Yes, people, it's Packetson, and welcome back to the fucking show, son. Now, we've all seen it. We've all watched everyone's reactions to it, and it's safe to say that Abzsav is a proper nutter. Did my man take it too far? Yes or no? Okay, so I just watched LeeToTheVI's reaction, and my man wasn't happy. Yeah, he weren't happy, and he got to the stage where he couldn't finish the reaction, which is fair enough. If that's what you want to do, mate, you fucking crack on, son. Alright? I mean, you listen to most of it anyway. It's just that last skeleton skit. Yeah, that is the most fucked one. And I think, because, you know, he's mocking a 15-year-old that got killed, it got a little bit too much for my man. Best way of looking at this is we need to deep the title. Yeah, maybe some people didn't even clock. It's called Tables Turned. Tables Turned? Tables Turned, Tables Turned, whatever. Abzsav went through the exact same thing, right? His mate got killed, and his mate was mocked in music, in Instagram lives, for fucking, I don't know how long for years, fuck knows, right? So tables turn because they got their own back. So if you put yourself in Abzsav's shoes, right? I know that's probably quite difficult because he's a nutter. I could never relate, you know what I mean? But put yourself in his shoes, right? Imagine your mate, someone you love as a brother, you see as a brother, someone you're very close to, gets killed, right? It doesn't just get killed, he gets murdered, right? And on top of that, the death of your best mate, loved one, whatever you want to class it as, that sounds a bit gay, but you know what I mean? He gets mocked. Yeah, fully mocked. The death of him, how he was killed, talk about his mum, you know, some next level shit, okay, that no one can comprehend or understand. He's probably a very angry young man, a very angry individual, and you could sort of understand, right? These guys live a life that 99% of us can't understand, can't comprehend, or can't relate to. Imagine the emotions he was going through. So for him, this is a celebration. He doesn't give a fuck because the same thing happened to him, right? I think the reason people think this was taken too far is one, the skeleton skits, and two, the lack of censoring, right? And also, number three is Abzsav has just consolidated everything into two tunes. The second one being the worst, right? It was really bad. It was fucked, don't get me wrong. My personal opinion, I would say no, he didn't take it too far and it's not worse. He done it better, right? That's what it is. He's just done it better. And that's why it's worse, because he's done it better. He's won, in a sense. When people battle, right? Let's go back to grind. When people battle, let's say P Money versus fucking Gets, right? The person that always comes up on top is the person who's able to present the most personal disses. Even when you look at fucking Wiley versus Stormzy, right? Relatively recent beef. Everyone thought Stormzy's disses were a lot more direct and personal. Yeah, he talked about I think his mum, he left his mum somewhere. He was saying shit about Wiley on a personal level. So it seemed as though, even though I prefer Wiley, it seemed as though Stormzy came up on top because his disses were more personal. The most personal, most brutal diss will always win, will always be the most remembered, and that's what it is. Now the skits, did he take it too far? If you think that this tune was taken too far, then it's all the same, mate. The shit I've heard, I don't condone. Now I sit here and I enjoy the music. I appreciate drill because of the filthy beats and the shock value. The pure violence, right? That's what makes it unique and interesting. It is fascinating. We're all fascinated by gangs and we're all fascinated by violence. There's no point denying it. It's very interesting. Yeah, we all enjoy it from the comfort of our own home, you know? Yeah, the whole thing's too far. US, UK, of course they take it too far. But they do it because it's what people like. There's the reason these fucking tunes do numbers, right? There's a reason people are talking about this. There's a reason everyone's reacting to it. It's because people fucking love it, mate. Yeah, they lap that shit up. No one condones this. Even people who don't find it offensive. I mean, obviously it's offensive. Drill is offensive. Yeah, drill is offensive. That's what makes it so exciting, right? But, as in, did they take it too far? That's subjective, obviously, right? I think if the skits didn't exist in the tune and the tune just played out without the 3 intervals, then I think people would be less bothered by it. But because them 3 skits aren't technically music, they're literally just fucking mocking the fuck out of dead people. And then you're talking about a 15-year-old kid. I mean, it's fucked, yes. But would that 15-year-old kid have done the same thing to someone else if he had the opportunity? Who knows, mate? Gang life, it's fucked. What did Abzsav do that the others didn't do to him? My man is basically a very angry young man, right? Who's seeking revenge, not just physically, literally, but also musically. Yeah, he wants to get under their skin. He hates them with a passion, and he wants them to suffer the way he suffered. That's the way I look at it. If you thought it was too far, that's fair enough, that's your opinion. If that's too far for me, then I should stop listening to drill music, right? Because it's all fucked up. Should LeeToTheVI have finished the tune? Yeah, I reckon he might as well have finished it. He'd already heard it all fucked up. But he didn't necessarily not finish it because he thought it was too far. He was not enjoying it himself. He has every right to finish his reaction. It also gives it a sort of dramatic effect. You know what I mean? It definitely pulls in views. I'm not saying that's why he did it. Do we want a 3.0? I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. If it comes out, I'll listen to it and I'll react to it. And I'll have a good time. I think he's outdone himself. Alright? So to summarise, yes, it's too far, but all this shit is too far. The gang life is too far. There's better shit to do. There's better choices to make. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. Free the lads. See you later.